Hi guys, welcome to the first battle report of 2023, and this time we're going to do one of the scenarios from the Gentleman's War starter set. So it's Dak versus the 8th Army. So let's have a look at the armies. So first up we've got the Afrika Korps. So there is a second lieutenant plus one man with SMGs, 9-man regular infantry squad with NCO SMG and one LMG, an 8-man regular infantry squad with NCO with a SMG and an LMG. Then we've got a regular light mortar team, got a regular anti-tank rifle team, and we've got a regular 222 armoured car, approximately 500 points. Next up, we've got the 8th Army. And again, these are all regular. So we've got a first lieutenant with an SMG plus one man with a rifle, 3 for their observer, 2 8-man regular squads, NCO as a SMG and a LMG in each squad. We've got an anti-tank rifle team and we've got a light mortar team, plus the Humber Mark II armoured car for a total of 7 order dice. Okay, so in this battle report, we're going to be playing Scenario 2 out of the Gentleman's War starter leaflet. However, the reason why we're not doing Scenario 1 is, I'll just quickly put it up on the screen now, is it's played on a 6x4 table, but is only HQ and 2 infantry units aside, which is completely balmy. For such a small unit count, I think it should have just been played on a 4x4 or a 3x3 table. Completely pointless playing 3 units aside on a 6x4 table. So we're not playing Scenario 1. We're going to play Scenario 2. Now Scenario 2, again, it's on the screen now, is called Desert Assault, and it uses the full contents of the Gentleman's War starter set. So this is the scenario we're doing now, and the objective is at the start of the game, each player rolls a d6. The player that rolls the highest can choose to be either attacker or defender. You'll see we've done that in the pre-game setup in a minute, and the attacker is trying to force their way into the enemy lines and the defender is trying to stop them. Victory, at the end of turn 6, the attacker has 3 of their units within 12 inches of the defender's table edge, then they score a major victory. If the attacker only has 2 units within 12 inches of the defender's table edge, they score a minor victory. If they only manage to have 1 unit within 12 inches of the game, it's considered a draw. Any result is considered a major victory for the defender. So that's the scenario. So let's go to the table now and let's do the table setup. Okay, so this is mission 2. We've rolled up and I am the attacker and Germans are defending. So we're going to come on, order turn at a time. All units start off the table. So we'll come back at the end of the first turn when we've all moved on and see what we're up to. The object is I've got to get at least 3 units into the German deployment zone, which is 12 inches onto this table. However, only having 7 units, it might be difficult to do. So let's go. Okay, so at the end of the first turn, I have advanced the Brits on as quickly as I can, trying to get across the table. The Germans have come on the other side. The LMGs and the autocannon on the 222. Fire at this, managed to put 1 pin on and kill 1 guy, so that I've got 1 casualty so far. And I'm going to want to turn 2 and see how we get on. That's the end of turn 2. So that squad moved up and fired at the mortar, did nothing, and the mortar fired back, and luckily enough it missed. That squad got minced by them over there. They moved up, fired, did nothing, they've moved up, and the the observer, put a fire order on, and that marker there is where the earth is going to come out. Should roll to see where it comes in. What do we need to roll? Let's roll in the dice tray.
D6.
D6. Here we go. And we score 4.
5 for effect.
So it's come in.
Yeah, it's come in.
So it's D6 plus 6, is it?
Yeah.
So let's roll another 6 and see where it got. So it's 10 inches. So everything within 10 inches.
This is 10, 3. So you got them. You got all the. There we go. If you're gonna. Yeah. You got all. No. Okay.
Yeah.
You got all these.
Right. So what is it?
Right. You roll the d6 for each unit.
Okay.
So these ones.
6.
Right, on a 6, you take a hit from a heavy howitzer.
Oh, ouch.
It can go down to half the hits taken. So I'm going to go down.
Yeah. The heavy hours is the foot.
Have you got the passes the dice? Oh no, I've already got them here. You should have picked them up, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go down and you can get 6.
6 of them.
Yeah. Oh no, it's the bigger template actually.
Yes, the outside one. Yeah.
Hang on. I think it's still going to be
6, yeah.
Yeah, 6.
Does it need 2s, is it?
So it's halved for being down, so it's 3 hits.
3 hits.
So yeah, 2s. Okay, so 2 dead. And then D6 pins.
D6 pin, ouch. 1. Oh, that's
Okay, wait, I'll do that. Oops. Sorry. How many dead was there? 1.
1, I think, yeah.
And 1 pin?
Yeah.
Well, at least they're down.
Yeah. And the armoured car.
Yeah.
4.
So 1 to 5 is D3 pins. So roll again. 2 pins.
2 pins. That squad at the back, you still leaving that on ambush, or because it was on ambush, wasn't it? Or you taking it off?
Oh yeah, I didn't trigger the ambush, did I?
No.
Oh well, it's too late now.
Okay, so that squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1.
D3 pins. So roll D6. 1 pin.
1 pin.
Okay.
And your HQ.
Oh.
6.
Go down. Pass this. Oh, there they are.
It can only be, so you only got 2 guys, so it could only get 2. So it's going to be 1, isn't it? 1 hit.
Okay.
4.
1 dead.
And how many pins is it?
D6 pins.
1 pin. You've been lucky with the pins there.
Yeah, and then an order test. Regular pin, but they get a bonus on themselves.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's okay. Right, okay. So let's carry on with this turn then. See how we get on. So that's the end of the third turn. The artillery coming in and doing its damage really had an effect on the Germans that turn. Also, this squad managed to move up to the wall and take out the light mortar. And the Humber managed to take out the anti-tank rifle team. So, although this squad now is down to 1 man, and this guy's here with his HE, let's hope I can move before he does. And that's it. So let's see what happens at the end of turn 4. I've still got all my order dice, and the Germans have lost 2, but we shall see how it goes next end of turn 4. Okay, so end of turn 4. Again, moving forward as quick as I can. Anti-tank rifle team jumped out of the building, had a pop shot at that, didn't do anything. The Humber had a pot shot at that, again, didn't do anything. that squad advanced out of the wood there, and point blank range managed to take out my anti-tank rifle team. HQ moved up and the observer moved up. So that's the end of turn 4. We're going on to turn 5 now. So we've got 2 turns left. I'm going to try and get as many units as I can into the enemy deployment zone. This is going to be tight. So we're at the end of turn 5. So far I've got 1 unit in the enemy deployment zone. Well, 1 guy left out of a unit, but he could get shot by them if he gets his dice out first and kills him. This unit here, they would have been further up, but they managed to fail their order test and went down, which is not good. These have moved forward. These have moved forward. HQ's moved forward, very, very close to that unit there. And I've managed to run the observer. So he's round there. So next turn he should be within 12 inches. So fingers crossed he'll make it as well. Okay, so let's go. Turn 6, the final turn. Yeah, so just, yeah, so that one's in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's in. The Honda's in.
Yeah.
And the observer's in. Yeah. So I've literally got 3 units left and they're all within 12 inches. So the British actually won. That makes a change. It's the first time I played British as well. Well, 8th Army anyway. Played Paris before. Okay, so that's the end of the game. And a win for the Brits. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, so that's it. That's the end of the game. It went really well. Interesting playing small points. I say it's roughly 500 points a side using the contents of the Gentleman's War starter set. However, it was a bit one-sided. The Artillery Observer made a big difference. But when the game started, I really didn't think I would get 3 units across the other side. If it had been the other way around and I'd been playing the Germans, I don't know. Join us next week when we're going to play the 3rd scenario from the Gentleman's War starter set. And I'll tell you now that the 3rd scenario uses 1,000 points a side. So unfortunately there's going to be some unpainted models on the table. They will be undercoated but not painted. And I'm busy getting things ready for that report. So see us all next week. Stay tuned for scenario 3 of the Gentleman's War starter set.